Alright, down here at what I'm calling Hive 11, even though they are still in a nuke box, and honestly I can't remember too much about this other than making a split, obviously, from another hive 2 weeks ago. I'm trying to remember which hive I made the split from, but nothing really comes to mind. So 2, 3, 4. So we have four queen cells, which is why I decided to make the split. Because if I didn't, they would have swarmed. So this is basically the next best thing that I could do. So they've been over here for about 2 weeks. And if I do things how I usually do them, those swarm cells were probably very mature. So I'm making the assumption before I see them that one of them may have hatched, made it, and returned. So we will find out very soon what has actually transpired. I'm just looking for eggs. Anything that looks like a virgin queen. Nothing yet. Alright. First frame with a queen cell marking. And it was on this side. It does not look like it has hatched yet. And I'm looking for eggs on the rest of the frame, which I do not see any. And I do not see any on this side either. Okay. So maybe it's about to hatch soon. Hard to say. But there's 4 on this frame, according to my markings. One here, which that looks like it's been chewed out. No signs of eggs here either. And the rest of the queen cells are on this side. Actually, it said there's one over here too on the bottom. Or some. Maybe that one? That's hard to say what happened to that. Two there. That looks like that one was hatched out, but again, really hard to say. Okay, one more frame to go. Even though the comb is dark, the sun is at the right angle over my shoulder, and I do not see any eggs in the cells. I'm just looking around for anything that looks like a virgin queen, or a mated queen. Actually, there's a queen right there. So yeah. Let's see, where'd she go? Right there. That's no kidding a queen. Looks like she may not have made it, and given they don't have any eggs, I'm going to put them back, or at least put that frame back. So I'm going to say they have a queen who may not have made it yet. Again, because there's no eggs in the cells. And I'm going to check on them in 2 weeks. And hopefully in 2 weeks, she will have made it, returned, and started to lay some eggs. So, okay. Well, that was nice to see. That's what Hive... I'm probably not going to remember, but anyway, that's what what I was trying to say. That's what a previous hive looks like, that I suspected they would have a hatched queen by now. I found what I'm calling as a virgin queen, given the time frame. Actually, hive number 6, because I think that's the hive that swarmed. I'm pretty confident that's the hive that swarmed and that's in a tree, because upon inspecting that colony, I found a queen that looks very similar to that, smaller in size, which to me looks like a virgin queen that obviously hasn't made it yet. So yeah, I'm going to give number 11 about 2 weeks, conduct a routine follow-up inspection with them come mid-July, and by then she should have mated and returned and started laying eggs by then, which, given how well the wax is on those frames, it should be pretty easy to determine in 2 weeks if she has started to lay eggs. Alright, so hey, that does it for number 11. It's been a pretty long morning inspecting the colonies. It's probably close to 1 o'clock, if not just after 1 o'clock by now, and it's definitely, it's hot. You can feel it. It was nice this morning. Temperature was in the low 70s, but right now with the heat index, it's probably north of 90, 95 degrees easily. So yeah, hey, that does it for me. Another successful bi-weekly inspection cycle. Tune in about 2 weeks to see the next cycle of inspections, which should be about mid-July. And if you're in or around the Jacksonville, North Carolina area, or don't mind paying what I think is a lot for shipping, and that's me shipping it, we can sell our honey anywhere. We've had a few folks purchase online. I think one lady lived down in Denver, somebody else elsewhere, I can't remember. But shipping's $20. I'm telling you right now, it's not inexpensive. That to me is expensive, but it has a lot to do with the weight and the size of the package that we need to use, the amount of bubble wrap, so we can ensure that your honey gets to you in one piece and doesn't arrive broken and a sticky mess. But 99.9% of our sales come from the surrounding area of Jacksonville. So if you happen to live close to us, Onslow County or the surrounding counties, and you don't mind making a bit of a drive for some local honey, check us out on Instagram and Facebook. If the Book Now button is available, that means we are actively taking appointments for honey purchases. If you don't have access to those platforms and you're watching this video on YouTube, just go to our main page up in the banner where you see the social media icons of Facebook and Instagram. That third icon is the square site. Click on it, it'll take you to the site. The appointment making process is pretty easy. You'll pay for your honey. Through the site, and you'll pick it up from our front porch at a day and a time that works for you. You can make appointments up to 7 days in advance, and we sell honey from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So we try to make ourselves available for most folks. And if you need help, just message us. Send us a DM on Instagram, message us on Facebook, or you can shoot me a text. Our contact number is listed on both Instagram and Facebook, and it's listed on YouTube in the About section. So anyway, that does it for me. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, we'd appreciate it if you do. We are pretty darn close to hitting the first major milestone on YouTube, which is 1,000 subscribers. I think we're at 962 this morning, so if that's accurate, we have about 38 to go. One of those could be you. So hit the subscribe button. If you hit the bell, you'll receive notifications of future videos. And that's that. I'm done. Happy Independence Day, America. I'm going to spend some time with the family, watch some fireworks later. Appreciate everybody's support and love over the years, especially here in Onslow County. A lot of local social media pages share our content, which we find absolutely fascinating and very supportive, and we really appreciate it. One being visit Jacksonville, North Carolina. There's a tourism site and quite a few other sites that repost our content, to include Farm Bureau, which is our insurance agency. So we also find that very cool and supportive. So that does it. Here's a quick look at hive number 11. Not too many bees, which makes sense why the front entrance isn't as busy as other hives post-inspection, but most of the bees try to avoid me, and they come and hang out on the front porch during the inspection. Give it about 10 minutes, they'll settle back in and resume work as usual. Alright, that does it. See y'all in 2 weeks.